Alright, production car challenge, Mount Panorama, Bathurst. And I'm in the Mazdas. I kind of felt like I should at least run out the full season in the Clios before parking it and setting fire to it and walking away. But yeah, I just tried driving it here, and going down the hill is so difficult because you haven't got a proper brake bias adjustment, and it's so easy to spin it going downhill. And it's so narrow and so difficult to pass. I just didn't want to be in the way of everyone and causing issues. So I thought I will switch to the Mazdas, which is the slowest class, so easier for me to just ride around at the back. And
give us a
I'm
few
slow,
clean laps to get our fuel
although
numbers.
I'm more confident that I might actually be able to race somebody in this car, despite the fact that I haven't raced it for ages. So I do get on with this better. The other thing is that I have been daily testing for coronavirus because I've had a possible exposure, and I got a week positive today. So it looks like for the first time after 3 years into the pandemic, I have coronavirus. So I thought I'd better get on here and get this race done while I still feel mostly okay. Whoops, that's not the breaking point. Yeah, I don't really feel too bad yet. I mean, it could just be a false positive, but given that I'm sharing a flat with somebody who has it, despite the best efforts to self-isolate, it seems that I've caught it. So yeah, I might not be racing for a while, but I don't feel too bad right now. So I'm fairly confident about being able to survive 25 minutes of racing in that regard. Less confident about not running in the back of a wreck on lap 1 because it's a production car challenge, Bathurst. So I'm not sure if they changed the brakes on this since last time I drove it, because there was a period when using the ABS was terrible. Like, just slow down so much worse than threshold braking without using the ABS, but I haven't noticed that. But there again, I could be wrong. I only noticed it last time because people were braking in front of me and I was hitting the brakes at the same time instead of running in the back of them. So I've not really been in that situation yet. I really like this track. It's difficult and it can be a mess in a race, but it's also very satisfying to get right. Yeah. This car also struggles with braking and turning and going downhill. Again, you have no brake bias adjustment, but it's not quite as snappy as the Clio is.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right.
Which is a shame because it's the most important one to the straight. But yeah, actually found my pace isn't too bad. I'm very happy with where I'm at, pace-wise. I'm going to qualify, I think. Then just be fairly cautious on lap 1. Try and keep an eye on the relative, approaching the trouble spots and back out of it if it looks like there's a wreck ahead. The whole field pile-up is not that unlikely here. I don't clip the grass from my right side tyres in that corner or the next one. Being a little bit further over to the right than I realised, and then wander under braking and drop a wheel, and that's insta-death. Whoops. The draft here is massive.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Not too sure whether to use third or second through there. I think if you hit it right, third's the better gear. Not sure it's just the way I'm driving or actually the case, but I find 2 or 3 laps in and able to do much faster than first couple of laps. I'm just running the advanced baseline setup. Anything I've altered to fuel. So anyone who's actually got a right setup for this track is going to be a bit of an advantage. The setups matter massively in this car. I didn't compare whether I was better in the baseline or the advanced baseline. I just decided to go with this one because it's good to get used to what should be a faster setup, even if I'm slower with it at first. So I think next season this series is going to the Legacy Charlotte Roval, which is an old favourite of mine. So I don't think I'll be running the full season next season, but I may well do several races that one week. I always find that quite fun. A lot of people don't like draft fests on the roadside, and I totally understand that, but I find it quite entertaining myself. Yeah, the best I could do is about a second faster than this, and the fastest people are the second or so above that. But that's far more competitive than I've been in the Clio. I think you want to hit that curve because you just get wheel spin. Found. Whoops, trying to keep too much momentum up through there.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Really? At Bathurst? That never happens. Steering's off quite a bit. It's really practice pit lane entry. Whoops, brake at the 100, not the 50. All over here. Cool.
We've got good fuel data. Pit boxing right here.
So. Session starting any second. I'm not sure if there's a full pace lap here, or if it's an abbreviated one. I hope it's an abbreviated one just for time. But it is going to make the first lap tricky. If you don't have very long to warm the tyres. It doesn't really matter with fuel because it doesn't change how many clicks of fuel you need. So. Right, so quality fuel. Let me try to turn it back up again. So we have a 4.1, 3.6, 2.7, 2.5k front of the field in the Mazdas. A bunch of people who there's no way I'm going to beat. So fellow 2.3, I don't know what people the rest of the field is like, but certainly not going to be winning this one unless there's an entire field wrecks, which as I said is a distinct possibility. Not practice low fuel.
You got it, slow car on the right, go left.
Oh, and it's broke. Well, that's a good start. At least didn't get any incident points for it. Right, on to quali. So we only just have enough time to set 2 flying laps. So to get on with it on the out lap. To be quite up to pace, but can only really give up about 5 seconds or something. But no, not massively an issue. Start from the back, I start from the back. Not really much further than that up anyway. Wow. So unprepared for it feels on no fuel. Basically really needs to add the ability to change the qualifying length depending on... Well, god damn it, I wasn't even trying. Well, now I'm going to get 1 quali lap in. Right. Like I said, it's going to make a lot of difference. This is why you should practice for quali fuel. Yeah, like, but the sometimes it's just impossible to get 2 laps of qualifying in is silly. It's seems to be a week by week thing that alters depending on the track length. Conversely, like, there's no reason it needs to be 8 minutes at like Lime Rock Classic or something where it's like the lap time is 1 minute. It's just wasting everyone's time. I know the blue button is a thing to shorten the qualifying session, but that rarely works. And I guess Cam's argument might be, well, people might expect to be able to step away for X amount of time, and the answer to that is, well, they could just not. They could just look at the schedule and see what the qualifying time is before deciding whether to, wow, I hate this with low fuel, they could just look at the schedule if they want to go and do something during qualifying rather than qualifying. Not difficult. I think it's different time, track conditions than I'm used to. It's just throwing me off. So I don't know what it's going to be like in the race. Makes me almost wish I'd just set with full fuel, then I'd have more of an idea what it's going to feel like on lap 1.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time black.
That was a bad idea. Getting a bit timed, he's managed to lug all the fuel up the hill.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Conservative. It's the only one shot I've got of it. Wow, 131.5 from Alvaro Sanchez.
One more lap.
Yeah, I haven't got time to do the other one. I'll just keep circulating for SR. Go. I'm not slowest. it. A whole load of Mazdas not qualifying. It's going to be putting me much further up the order than I'd like to be. Fuel back. Actually, 4.3 gallons might be fine if it's an abbreviated pace lap. So, where are we getting up? Yeah, it might be possible to make it. It's just under 0.4 lap. It's 11 laps, so just under 4.4. But I don't feel like risking it. I'm not fast enough for that kind of thing to matter. Coming next to 1 gallon of fuel is not going to matter to me that much.
Good luck, mate. Thank you.
So yeah, stick with 5.3. Okay.
1 to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
Just be the best on the idiot horn, I suppose. The main goal here, of course, is to get half race distance for participation credits, given that I don't know if we're feeling well enough to run another race. But given that we've got a fast repair, I don't really have to worry about that until I've already used it. In terms of getting 2 race ending wrecks, sensible is quite low. Hopefully all the classes are going to leave good gaps to each other. I really don't want to be this far off in the Masters. I just assume more people will qualify. And I'll be down near the back with my pace, but why am I on the second row with
Catch start 1, car.
actually competent people behind me? That's not what I wanted.
Catch start 10, car. Catch start 4, car.
We're actually moving by the time the green flag comes out.
About to go green, stay
Nope,
focused.
I'm third car in this lane.
Post car is off.
The etiquette is here about taking the whole width of the race. I guess that's fine.
Green, green,
Car's
green.
anywhere near me, and away we go. Oh, it is on the grass.
Clear.
You break so much, Adam.
No comment. I didn't see what the. Oh, we're both off in the grass. Saved it. Oh dear. Oh, the car behind did it as well.
Right side.
It's in the grass. They're both in the grass.
To the
They're
left.
all in the grass.
Stay on the left.
Oh, nearly had it then. Nearly lost it.
Stay on the left.
Oh, I'm not going to fight this too hard on the outside.
Car dead.
Clear on the right.
So watching the what's going on ahead. Tried to carry too much speed. Hit my exit. That's been keeping a bit of a draft off the 16. And pull me round. Still feels very different than it did in practice. I have a lot of confidence. Please don't send it somewhere silly, 13. Bad exit. Shift early, let him have it.
Keep to the left. Still there. Clear.
Go.
Thanks, man.
This draft's significant enough here that letting somebody faster go is to my own benefit. Whoops, I was going to hit the grass to my right side to that.
You're in 4th position.
Already got a Mustang coming up behind. It shouldn't be too big a deal if we'll get us on the straight.
Come on, James. You can overtake me in the fucking straight, not in the turn. Come on.
Right side. Clear.
If this far back, like, what are you racing? If you're in the Mustang, no point being aggressive. I didn't see what happened, but oh, we survived lap 1. Still plenty of time for a big pile-up coming down the hill, but especially with that Mustang. Just being impatient.
You got a slow car on the right. You got a slow car on the right.
Where is it? Can't see it. Oh, seems to have cleared already. Good. Wish I could get that last corner right. Well, I'd say it feels good to not be the slowest person out here in the class of car I'm driving. It's usually the case in the clear. Seem pretty rusty in these, but a bit more clear what I'm doing than in the four-wheel drive. Clear's going to the pits, that's good. Surprised this Toyota's so far back. It's them running around with damage. Some with that good iRacing, so
Car right.
see if they'll give it to me.
Still there. Still there, hold your line.
Cool,
Clear on the
so.
right.
Nice. No interest in trying to get too close to these two. Sure why you'd try and send it there, but guess just taking a peek, getting into the guy's mirrors. Oh, I nearly throw it away. As close as I dare to the inside wall there.
I can see you, Eder. I can see you.
There's some snaking. So there's two behind me, mate. Fast enough to catch me and pass me.
No se te oye, mano.
Oops! Nearly got on the grass. Survived it. Incident ahead. Two cars ahead.
Car stopped ahead.
Nada, tranquilo, estábamos sin querer antes.
Go right.
Oh Jesus!
Gracias por avisar.
I don't know whether to try and pass this person or not.
Right side. Keep to the left.
Guess I should have not.
Clear. Car right.
Are we going to go three wide?
Still there.
I guess
You're on
so.
the left. 3 wide. Still there. Right side. 2 wide.
Can I back out from one car without
Still
backing
there,
out from
hold
the
your
other?
line.
That's the question.
Still there.
Although
Clear.
it's started to go right on me under heavy braking. Just probably decided to know I wanted to go in a straight line. Good job. 15 was giving me room. Oh, 15 gets loose. 15's got quite a lot of damage. Probably got bent steering as well. A lot of time in this section, but I should just get the last corner right for once. It's hurt so much down this long straight. So we're 2 wide through here. Let's sort it out.
Thanks for
Whoops,
letting me pass.
that didn't work.
Thanks.
This is the 3, so they're going to be really fast.
Gonna push you, okay?
Car on your left.
Short shift, let him pass.
Still there. Hold your line.
I'm not gonna fight you, Morgan.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Expect to be past these two ahead in
We can
pretty short order.
work together.
18's asking the 15 to work. Cooperate. 3 just blinked out. So they'll back off if he does that when I'm close. Someone caught the wall there. Oh, it might have been netcode. Didn't look like a wall hit, but whether it was or not, I don't know. Just getting such bad exits. It's really hurting me. To not lose the draft to this group. Best thing for this group would just be to let the 3 get in front and the rest of us try and tag on behind. It's big time with that.
Nice.
We're getting on behind for a bit, although there is a Mustang on the way.
I know. Ooh, close.
Bit of contact there, maybe. Does happen to the Mustang? But Toyota's catching slowly. Cautious on the braking, I don't want to risk running the back of the car in front. Slowly on 1X. You've made it halfway. God damn it, hit the wall. Please don't bend my steering. It's bent my steering slightly.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Unforced error. That's hurt it. Didn't fit my straight line speed. Started to get too much there. I just ended up sliding the tyres through that corner. Just, yeah, down on straight line speed now. That's silly. Entirely pointless. So let's just throw it away now. So we have to drive it again. There's no need for that at all. There's hemorrhaging speed on the straights.
Smart drivers, thank you.
These people to get to fighting, but they're being sensible.
What are you saying? That you and other are smart drivers. Thank you. Me? In a good way. No fighting. We are pushing to catch them.
Yeah, I really need them to stop being smart now. They could just get terminal case of race brain, that'd be fantastic. Losing the draft soon. That was going so well to that point. Felt like I had a good chance of breaking up 1 or 2 positions by the end. Oh! Well, it just,
We got big problems with that engine.
yeah, completely killed it.
You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed.
You think? Yeah, it just self-steered on me. Just the geometry being broken. We're going to get a penalty for improper pit lane entry on top of that.
Pit box in 10.
That's very disappointing.
5, 3,
No, but
2,
myself to blame.
1. Right
Just-
here. Go, go, go!
Down to dead last. Well, I mean, what I take away from this is that I have okay pace in these cars, unlike the Clios. I'm happy about that. Should have stopped pushing it as soon as I bent the steering and given that 10-second gap behind me, but I suck at that corner so bad. Even if I try and just slow down too much for corner entry, I still end up messing it up somehow. So the 14 car's broken.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Massively off pace. Doesn't help me because it's not someone in the same class. Yeah, I headed to the pits.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
It's the apex. Are you just coming to the white flag? Almost spun it. That's better run out there. God damn it. I'm going to be a lap down now. That's going to be the end of my race because... Oh, I want to keep my lap.
Side. Clear on the right. Last lap.
You couldn't let me pass too, could you? Come on. Ah. Well, that's the end of my race.
There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
Why, dude? You were so much faster than me. Why couldn't you take me on the straight?
If somebody else crashes on the last lap, I'm going to be annoyed at myself now for being a lap down. No, that was pretty terrible for me, but I'm pretty happy with the pace I had, even though I made some silly mistakes. And given that I haven't driven this car for a long time, fairly happy with that. It's exactly the easiest place to jump into a somewhat unfamiliar car.
Nice, guys. A pleasure. Whoa. A pleasure to ride with you guys.
That looks like I would have gained any more positions anyway. So. Let's go look at the incidents. Ah yes, this is the 18 at the start. They got their damage. Did a good job to keep going after that. So when we're all just wandering on the grass, unfortunately the 8 goes face first into the wall, and then just calls it a day, looks like. This didn't finish dead last then. I'll open that. Whoa! Try to limp it back. A lot of damage. Oh, loops it again. Snaps on braking. Rejoins. He's going to catch the wall. Oh, missed the actual incident there. This car. That's what happened there then. Just got off line, locked the front. All hit. Maybe net code. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oof. Well saved. Hope there's no one coming. Yep. Safe rejoin. Slowly on lap 5. God, this is taking longer than the race itself. Crunch, that's exactly what I did. First curb. Where I lose it. Yeah, it's more that I just unsettle it by catching the curb. And then just don't overcorrect enough. Don't, well, you know, correct enough. Overcorrecting would have been better. Just failed to identify quickly enough how loose it was getting. That looks very, very silly when I look at it like that. I should have identified at this point. I should have gone to full lock here. Yeah, I did complain that the damage. I just got bouncing off the curb and right it went. Should have lifted all the way off. Tried to spin it round the other way. I could have kept going. Anyway, can't bother watching the rest of them. Right, I'll see you when I see you if I don't die of COVID. Right, bye.